Hello, you're watching Much Ado About Something today, and I'm Donna. Well, I thought I'd bring you out here and just show you some of the garden updates and just show you how it is around here and some things that I need to get done. I'd just bring you along and share with you some of the things that's going on out here. Now I have still got this Easter or spring decoration right here, so I'm going to take this down today. And I'm going to put up something that'll be more summery. Here's a sign I made last year. It says fresh flowers, and I'm just going to hang this up. I love to hang things right here beside the door. It's an eye-catching place to hang it. Let me back up and show you that. So that says fresh flowers. That's where the little spring wreath was. And I'll just show you the little porch here that needs to be decorated for spring. I mean for summer. It was decorated for spring. So I've got that little topiary there. That looks fine. That'll be fine for summer. And that says fresh flowers. I've got the Friends and Flowers Welcome little flag on the door. And these are the things that are usually always here. That's, you know, the light. That little pocket that's beside the door. And then I just put this little letter box that I got from Tractor Supply. I put it up right here because, you know, if somebody comes by and wants to drop a note, of course, sometimes they just send a text, but sometimes they have a little something to drop off, and this is a nice little box to put that in. Well, there's a lot still yet to be cleaned up. There's this wood boar. There's a wood boar that got up under here, under this porch rail, and Lord, he made a mess. Look at all the sawdust that come off of his boring. Right here he is up under here. If you can see his little hole that he bore into the porch rail. Donald usually just fills those in with wood putty whenever they do that, but he sure did leave a big mess right here. So I'm going to go ahead and sweep that off and get all that off. I'll just be working with one arm today. Getting some of this stuff off of the porch that needs to be put up. I had bought this for letters in small packages, but I think I'll just leave the blue one up. It'll take up less room. I'll go ahead and just sweep off this sawdust. That this wood boar's left behind here. So I'm not going to do a whole lot to the front porch there. I wanted to show you what I got. I went to the nursery that's not far from us, and I bought some plants since I wasn't able to get too much started this year. I was a little behind. I got some things that were already blooming, and I thought I'd share with you some of the things that I got. Some of this needs to be cleaned up. It looks like it was that I bought these at just the right time. I bought ageratum. I love ageratum. I already have some of that, but I just needed that little pop of blue. I bought what we call sea roses. portulaca, is that what that is? We call them sea roses. I did pick up a pickling cucumber to go out in the garden, so we can go ahead and get the cucumbers going. That's another portulaca. That's what we call sea roses. I think they're pretty. They're varied colors. What I'm going to do with most of these right here is put them in the planters and the hanging baskets for this year. I got some beautiful lamb's ear. A couple of more sage plants. Love these. Salvia officinalis. I got 2 of those. I just thought they were really pretty. They're variegated leaves there on these. And I got 2 of these sweet potato vines. Just a sweet potato vine. I love the way those trellis. Not sure where I'm going to put those yet. I went to Home Depot to get some coconut liners. I've had a hard time finding coconut liners for the plants in our area. I've got 2 hanging baskets right here that are going to need the large coconut liners. And I've got a little one here. I may get by with using this liner one more year, but it's looking pretty rugged. I was going to replace it if I could find another small coconut liner, but I couldn't find one, so I'll probably go ahead and make use out of that one. And then over here, the birds really plucked this little coconut liner. I've got to plant this hanging basket, and then there's one over there beside the driveway. So I've got quite a bit of hanging baskets that need these coconut liners that I've had a hard time finding. Look at this beautiful Queen Anne's lace getting ready to bloom. It's Queen Anne's lace. I'm so excited about that. A lot starting to bloom out here. It is just busting with flowers. It is beautiful today. Speaking of beauty, let me just share with you the peonies. The peonies have bloomed. Beautiful. Gorgeous big blooms. Enjoying those today. I've got some over here in the corner that's not quite bloomed. Those daisies, that's the ones that hadn't opened up yet. They're beautiful. But over there in the back, as you can see, is another peony. It's a little darker pink. That's starting to open up. Just a lot going on out here in this beautiful summer garden. The clematis is still blooming. The peonies. And look at this pretty girl here. Despite having some black spot, look at that beautiful, beautiful bloom. That beautiful color on that rose. It's beautiful out here today. A lot of beautiful things still blooming, still enjoying the beautiful blooms. It's a beautiful morning glory. And I've got a weed. Of course, you know, weeds are welcome, especially if they have herbal uses in my garden. Well, these are the plants that I'm planning on putting in my hanging baskets. But I cannot plant them and show you that today since I don't have coconut liners that I can put inside of my hanging baskets. They're just the wire forms there without their liners. And if I can't figure out something else to use in that basket, I'll just have to see if I can find some coconut liners in other places, but I am looking for those. But I'm just showing you what I picked up to put in those and letting you know the drawback in that container planting of these hanging baskets is because I cannot find the coconut liners. Home Depot didn't have any. I didn't see any at Lowe's. And I'm pretty sure that I didn't overlook them because Donald helped me. He was helping me search for those. So I think they were just sold out. I may have waited too late to pick those up. But I've got plenty of plans to plant these beautiful hanging baskets as soon as I can find a solution to my problem. But I wanted to share with you what is blooming out here, what we do have, and the two planters that I've got right here on each side of the porch. You know, I thought about putting these beautiful, beautiful coleus that we have right here. I thought about putting them right here because they can get a good size. They can get a pretty good size, these coleus, and they have beautiful leaf color. And I thought they would be beautiful right here. But on second thought, when I went to Home Depot, I saw these little arborvitae. I had two arborvitae in here, and of course they didn't get enough water and they ended up drying up. But I am going to try one more time to put the arborvitae in here and see if I can get them to grow, and then I'll put these coleus somewhere else. I love to incorporate coleus in the garden anyway, and so that'll be a good opportunity. Still a lot of cleaning up out here I need to do, and I wanted to get the planting in before I did all the serious cleaning up because my time frame for planting these things, you know, is short. So I wanted to go ahead and get that done while I had this window of opportunity to get the things in the ground, and then I'll be out here cleaning up some more on the around the porch and stuff. But I did get the fresh flower sign changed, and I've got another little watering can that I'm just going to add out here. Sunshine on a stem that came from Hobby Lobby, but I got it at the thrift store, so it was just a few bucks. But I thought it would look good with the watering can I already had out here. And so, you know, there's a lot to be done out here and a lot of things to do. I wish I could do that with my arm. I have impingement syndrome, so I'm not able to get a lot of this done. Not whining to you, just letting you know. You know, normally I would have all this together, but I don't have it all together because of an injury. But I'm doing what I can now. I do have the two arborvitae settled on what's going to go on either side of the porch, so that's exciting to me. And then I have all these plants that I got to water right here that I'm going to put. The cucumbers go in the garden, of course, but these other things were going to go in planters. And I wanted to share some of that with you. As soon as I find my coconut liners or some kind of liner for these baskets, I'll share that container planting with you. But it is warming up. It's getting hot. We've had a lot of rain, but the heat is coming in real close behind it. So that's what's going on here in the garden today. This spearmint, it's just busting out. It's looking good. There is a lot blooming here. Well, thank you for letting me share this little garden update with you and share with you about my containers. As soon as I get some liners or a solution for that, I'll be glad to share with you what I'm going to plant in those and have a container planting video for you out soon. Thank you for joining me, and like always, until next time.